What's up? I'm back. First video in 7 months. As you can tell, long hiatus, a lot going on. Visiting family, other things like that. Really haven't had the time to record or just sit down and really, put out a video that's actually well thought out and, actually serves a purpose rather than just putting up random stuff. So yeah, just, been busy and, hopefully this new year, get a lot done. My main focus is trying to get YouTube going, school obviously, and then all the other important things. But yeah, main goal this year is to just put out content, especially NBA content. That's really what we're going to be focused on as the NBA season has started. Today it's going to be light. I didn't get to get my MVP picks or rookie of the year. My NBA award picks really in at the beginning of the season, so we're going to do it now as a late video. And then the direction of this channel is really going to be, it won't be every night I'll recap, but I will recap a lot of nights of the NBA season. If there's great games going on that night, 2 great doubleheaders on TNT or something like that. When the Spurs play, I'll most likely hop on and give my thoughts on their games, as I am a huge fan of the Spurs. So, just things like that. Keep an eye out for those videos. They'll be coming out very soon. But yeah, today it's just, getting the NBA awards out the way. And then I might give you my playoff teams. Don't know yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So to start it off, we're going to go with Coach of the Year. Now, I can see Coach of the Year going to about 4 people. I'm going to say Rick Carlisle, the Dallas Mavs. I think they're going to have a great season. Luka's going to take that next step into becoming a star, or, superstar, as you could call it. Porzingis is going to come back soon, so, they're going to have all their pieces, and, they're going to get this thing rolling. Little bit of a slow start, but I could see Rick Carlisle winning it. I could see Stan Van Gundy if, the Pelicans, Lonzo picks up his play as, the first week went on, wasn't playing really great. If he picks up his play, I think Stan Van Gundy will be in the running, as Brandon Ingram, those pieces, Zion, obviously, pieces like that, they're going to really gel together, glue together, and, that's Stan Van Gundy's job. And if they do a very good job and get maybe the 5th, 4th, 3rd seed, I could see maybe them giving it to Stan Van Gundy. Another one is Brad Stevens of the Celtics. I think the Celtics will be the 1 seed in the East, which might come to a surprise of a lot of people. A lot of people think the Bucks. Me personally, I believe the Celtics could do it, even though they just suffered a tough loss last night against the Detroit Pistons, 96-93. I can see Brad Stevens getting it. But my pick is going to be the Phoenix Suns head coach, Monty Williams. Now, the reason I'm picking them, or the reason I'm picking him, is because, that Suns team is I believe it's just going to take the next step forward with Ayton in his 3rd year. Booker, he's going to have a great year, learning from Chris Paul a lot. Chris Paul teaching him different things. And then Chris Paul himself just being an influence on that team. And, there's just a lot of great pieces surrounding it. You got Cameron Payne, who's improved a lot. You have Mikal Bridges, one of my favorite 3-and-D players in the league, knows his role, does it very well. Same with Cameron Johnson. You just got guys that buy into the roles. And Monty Williams is definitely my head runner, or front runner, I should say, for Coach of the Year. So let's get on to Defensive Player of the Year. Now, I can only see this going to about 3 people. Obviously, this has been the main 3 who's been winning it. It's going to be Rudy Gobert, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Anthony Davis. Now, that is going to be my pick for Defensive Player of the Year in 2021. It's going to be Anthony Davis of the Los Angeles Lakers. Giannis won it last year. I know a lot of Laker fans were mad. They thought, AD did enough to win it. But he gets it this year. I believe he gets it this year. A lot around him. Dennis Schroeder's going to improve that defense. Montrez is going to improve that defense. And so, I just think it's going to benefit AD as well. He's going to get his block shots, and, he's going to get his steals. And, he's just an overall great defender. And I believe it's going to go to AD. If not AD, I would say Giannis again. Maybe Giannis. But my pick this year will be AD, as, just the pieces surrounding him are just going to make that defense greater. And, yeah. 6th Man of the Year. Let's get this over with. This could have gone to Yeah, so sixth man of the year, you're going to have, Gallinari be up in that conversation as he's coming off of the bench for the Hawks. You're going to have Lou Will in that conversation, Jordan Clarkson. But my personal favorite is Karis LeVert out of the Brooklyn. I think Karis LeVert, when KD and Kyrie aren't on the floor, that's going to be, that's what's going to hold that second group high on the offensive end is Karis LeVert. He's going to come in, he's going to give you, 15, 20 points a game, possibly even more. I'd say he's going to average at least 17 to 22 in that range. But he can also be a good playmaker, played well throughout the bubble. That's going to be my favorite to win it. I could see it going to Jordan Clarkson as, he is a great six man off the bench. He's averaging more points right now than he was last season. I think he's averaging 16 right now. And last season it was 15. So, yeah, I could see it going to Jordan Clarkson. Also, Gallinari, he's in a new spot. They paid him a lot of money, but he is going to be coming off the bench for them. I could see it also going to him. And then Lou Will, six man of the year, as always. He's always in that conversation. He's one of the greatest six men to do it. Don't get it twisted. Manu Ginobili is still the greatest six man to ever do it. Don't get it twisted. Never get it twisted. But Montrez could also win it from the Lakers. But my pick is Karis LeVert. Just the energy he's going to bring. And, when KD and Kyrie are still off, or KD and Kyrie are both off the court, he's going to bring even more offensive firepower to that offense, which is just great. And, so sixth man of the year, we got Karis LeVert. Now, rookie of the year, this is where, it was tough. It was a tough pick. I could have gone LaMelo. A lot of people are going LaMelo. I could have gone LaMelo. You could have gone James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards out of Georgia with Minnesota Timberwolves, Isaac Okoro out of Auburn with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But I think my pick's going to be James Wiseman. I just think he's going to get those boards for that team, and he's just, as time goes on, he's just going to mesh well with Curry. And I think that pick and roll with Curry will be crucial. If they start getting that a lot more, Wiseman and Curry pick and roll, and just getting them used to that, that's going to be crucial for the Warriors. Because it's just going to be hard to stop. James Wiseman's dominant when he gets those paint touches, and Curry, if you leave him open off a pick, he's just going to pop in. And we know who Steph Curry is. He's going to make that every time. I could see going to Melo. Obviously, he's the flashy one. He gets the nice passes, the good assists. His offensive game struggles a little bit with the shooting, but I can see him picking it up. It's only his first year. He's a rookie. I can see him picking it up. Anthony Edwards, he's had a quiet start to the season, but then again, so have the Timberwolves, which is weird. You can expect them to at least be fighting for the 8th, 7th seed, hopefully. If not, I don't think he wins it at all. If they're in that playoff contention, I could see Anthony Edwards, winning it if he's a big part of that reason. But just a quiet start to the season. And, I just think James Wiseman, he's going to get the boards. He's going to do well on defense. And, with Curry, that offense, they can go off any night, really. That's going to be my rookie of the year. Now, most improved, I'm stuck between two, really. I'm stuck between two players. And one of them is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out of Oklahoma City. He's really the main piece in that rebuild. And they need him to be, that star that they're hoping and banking on to really, get this team going, get this team rolling with that momentum. You don't want to win a lot of games as the Oklahoma City Thunder as you're chasing Kate Cunningham, but you also want to see that improvement from from SGA, I should say. Just to see that he is that player that you banked on, getting in that trade, Paul George trade and everything. And, the other person I was stuck between was Devin Booker. Having Chris Paul come over, having Monty Williams, having all those pieces surround him, it's only going to set up more greatness for Devin Booker as he can score a lot more. But I think the pick is going to be SGA. I think SGA will make that, that next step towards star, maybe all-star caliber player. I think he's going to have a great year. They're going to have to win somehow, and he's going to have to be the leader for them. He's going to have to step up. Blue Dort, he looks good, to start the season. There's another one, Basley, I think is his name. the power forward that they drafted last year or the year before. He's looked good. But SGA really needs to be that piece for them to just step forward and, really make a big impact this year. Now, MVP. This could go many routes. I've heard Luka taking that next step to superstardom, which, isn't a bad shout. I really think he has a shot at it. Giannis again for a three-peat. I don't really see that happening. I think they'll choose someone else that's going to have a, semi-similar year to Giannis, maybe better, maybe not in some people's eyes. But, I don't think they give it to Giannis 3 years in a row. It could always go to the King. He's always in the running. It's never a done deal when LeBron's in the running. So, could go to him. My pick, though, is going to be his counterpart, Anthony Davis. I believe he gets the job done this year. He gets his first MVP. He's going to have to win one soon. He's really too good not to win one. And, why not this year? I believe the Lakers will make another run for the ship. I believe Anthony Davis is going to be the best player on the Lakers. All credit to LeBron. He's going to be the facilitator. He's going to be the main person in the offense. But at the end of the year, when you look at stats, when you look at how they play, I believe Anthony Davis is going to be the best player on the Lakers this year. And that is why he's going to win the MVP. Because, he's going to average your points. He's going to average, those rebounds. He's already going to win Defensive Player of the Year in my eyes, which, that's already the blocks and steals in there. He's great, he's efficient from the field. He does it all. The Lakers have... It's crazy, man. The Lakers are going to be good for a very long time. A very long time. It hurts me as a Spurs fan because, if you're from SA, you don't like LA. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes. But, you got to give them props where props is due. They built a great team, especially this year. And I believe they're going to make a run for the ship. And, yes, I believe Anthony Davis will be the MVP of the NBA season this year. I believe that's going to do it for me today. I don't want to really get into playoff talk or anything, my teams who make the playoffs or anything like that. We might do that in another video soon. But for right now, I believe that's it. I want to say thank you for, keeping your eyes peeled. Look, there's going to be a lot more coming. I know I said that last time I was on here 7 months ago, but this time, trust me, we're working towards something in 2021. I appreciate all the support. And we're still going to go on the same thing, SFL, whether that means Spurs for life, or whether you want to take that as stay forever lit. It's still the same thing, SFL gang. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Subscribe, like if you like the video. And yeah, I'm out of here.